suppose we should start off with this here. This one is from August 14th, 2023. And I've got videos just like this going all the way back to the very beginning of me being in Tillamook. From Christian to, well, this lady, her name is Jamie. In this video, I try to keep my head attached to my body, I suppose. She's literally sitting next to my vehicle at Leolina Good Speed Park. I can't find my lighter, though. Trying to... That's why I gotta put that lighter on. I have to go to the house with my cooking lighters in there, my cooking big torch. I've been cleaning all night without putting on. Like, she's literally trying to smoke a foilie next to me at this point. The video, I pulled up and she was digging through a bunch of foilies right when I got there. And of course, further along during the night, it ended up that she was next to my vehicle. Smoked that stuff through a piece of aluminum foil that was, well, it had been used so many times that all of her little blue pill dripped out the bottom and she was trying to scrape it out of the concrete. That's this video here. And we can go to, well, of course, this one's about the people who clean the porta potties. This is from September 15th. I've been coming out here more frequently. This one right here. Let's take a look at that. You see that? That's the front cover for this picture, but it's foilies. Holes drilled in the porta potties. This is at Leolina Good Speed Park. There's one there you can see. This is from September 18th. Try to clog them up with toilet paper. Doesn't always work. There's another foilie. Something over in this corner. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I know I don't want to touch it. It's all going in the toilet. Every bit of it. If that's a bag of heroin, it's the biggest goddamn bag of heroin I ever seen. Looks like it's got some blue stuff on it, which means somebody already fished it out of the toilet. Well, God bless America, right? Shit. Let's go check out the other bathroom because I ain't seen it yet. Guess what else I do in this video? I pick it up and I throw it away. Alright, this one's good. I see no needles, see no heroin. I see nothing. Alright. And we will, I guess, use some of these clothes here to pick up some of that nastiness. That one's small enough it should work. What the hell is that? Baby shirt. Cool. And yeah, we are legitimately at Leolina Good Speed Park. And then, of course, here's the note I made. My handwriting ain't that great, so I wrote, can we have this one park free from needles and foilies? I know it hurts, but kids play here. Impressionable youth. You don't want them harmed or addicted too. A lot of these people who are addicts, you know, they don't want to do it. They're addicted to it. They don't want you doing it either. You think any of these addicts want their little brothers and sisters doing that shit? And how are we going to take care of this fucking mess created by, well, it's a systemic failure. It's not just the druggies. Let's make sure we put these nasty fuckers in the goddamn toilet. And whoever it is that fished that, whatever it is over in the corner out, well, let's go in the fucking toilet too. So they fished it out for nothing. fucking Christ. Oh my God. Holy shit. That really is more black tar than I have ever seen in one place at one time. Oh my God, that's fucking nasty. So, welcome to my world, people. I must be full of shit, right? These must be figments of my imagination, right? Yeah, a lot of the rest of the video is just me rubbing it in. We'll see if I can... here's the video I'm making right now. Literally the one I made right before this. Let's see. Let's see what it is. The cluster munitions one. You were slightly used to my channel, or... Let's see. Both of those needles are still here. That one there, that one there. This is today. Long story short, I get those turned into. I'm gonna go in and get a cup and pick up somebody's icky drug needles over there. Open sesame. Yeah, I stood there for a minute. Ladies at Starbucks gave me a cup, and I was able to get the thing thrown away, but let's see, where's the, maybe here. Ah, fuck it. Anyway, that's the video. This lady right here is Nicole Vertner. She's one of the people that I went to about the abuse and assault at the hospital there. She blew it off. Let's see. Oh, that's from me blowing chunks in my car yesterday. City of the Dalles, what are they in the news for? And then there's this live video right here that I'm making. Let's see if we can type up. Here's one called fucking Needles, Tillamook, Oregon. Gross. May 20th. So, yeah, good morning. It's kind of nasty. It is used. It still has somebody's friggin' blood in it. You know, this is nasty. It's pretty much a do, so there's that. We're gonna put that in there so that it's not going to pokey somebody. And how goddamn difficult is it to be responsible to your community? The garbage can, because we don't have garbage containers here, apparently. I get kind of tired of asking people what to do with news. They go, oh, well, I don't know. Right, well, find something to do with it. There's a garbage can right up here. I'll throw it in. Here's another one. Alright, I should probably roll these inside, and it looks like half the tobacco is rolling off. Right. That's alright, I'll make it work before we lose them all. August 16th. That's my hand. My right hand is pretty screwed up, but I use it for holding the cane. My whole right side is screwed up.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Well, that's James. Let's see. See where it is. This might be right after I cleaned up a needle too. I don't know. Let's see. There's about, I don't know, there's probably about 10 of them there.
Right on, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh my god, that lady that bought me beer today, like, understands me on a spiritual level. She, like...
Alright, this is actually the video where the dude was telling me about, that's not it. That's somebody else's song. We're not after that. The gentleman was telling me about a girl missing from here who was last seen apparently in Burnside, and there's a couple of people here, like Travis and Gabby, I guess, know her, and they last know of her being Vancouver area. Some of this is also about the hell that people put me through. For example, alright, well, here's a good one. Wanted to accuse me of homosexual. That don't hurt me. That hurt me by calling me a homosexual. Just like you can't hurt me by calling me a heterosexual. Now, obviously, it's splotchy and blotchy, which sucks. This one, I believe, has... Let me see if there's a link here. Here it is. Antagonistic and threatening over something to do with some kids. You'll just have to ask him. Poor guy. See, talking trash. All these little druggies out here do this.
Yeah, talk to your fucking
Ain't no different.
You're fucking lucky, dude. You're fucking lucky.
I am not lucky.
You
I'm
are.
stuck with people like you, junkies like you.
I'm not a junkie. I don't do drugs.
Get out of my face. Do not
Fuck
touch
you.
me. Do not touch me.
Don't ever call me a fucking drug. I don't do drugs.
Touch me. You can talk about me doing blues. I don't touch that shit.
I've seen
now
you.
back off of me. Lying
Fuck
sack
you.
shit. Do not. Back off of me. Back off.
Fuck you.
Back off.
Fuck you.
Back off.
Skis.
Fucking druggy piece of shit.
This is what you do?
Fucking druggy piece of shit.
Oh, you're fucking...
Jesus goddamn Christ.
This guy needs to fucking go. I don't give a fuck.
He's busy throwing a tantrum and yelling. I'll head over here and wait my turn. I just wanted to turn in some goddamn cans. See, it's still going off.
Could you get someone to the bottle room, please?
Now, of course, this is the life that I get to deal with. This is on September 21st.
People wanting to threaten, people wanting to harass, and me having to be the gentleman.
And then this guy, and he wants to come over and video me. He wrote online about a bunch of shit, talking shit about it.
Wrote online? No, I recorded some little racist shitheads being racist shitheads.
Ain't no fighting. I stepped away as soon as I saw somebody professional looking.
And she's actually a professional looking person that I went over and made sure that I hid behind. No joke. I don't want to be targeted on anybody's property, and I don't have any property of my own, so I have no rights. All the money that I had that I could have done something with, my options were taken from me before I had any money. I pulled some shit like this. Hook this up, and he'll also keep screaming across the street that he's going to break my phone. Keeps wanting to scream at me that I'm a homosexual, and I don't remember what all else. Screaming at me that I'm a child molester and that I wrote about some kids. And, you know, lots of people write about some kids. Just so you know, that's not illegal. If you got some youngins who keep throwing cherry bombs in your garden, you're allowed to complain on Facebook. If you catch them blowing up cherry bombs in your garden, yep, you're allowed to post that too. It's not against the law. It's fucking evidence. Now, I'm not sure how many of y'all have paid attention to how much of an asshole I can be. Especially on the internet, where there's, well, you want to pretend there's no consequences. But there are. All of these services refusing to do their jobs results in victims having to do desperate things to get heard. In this situation, the man wanted to call me a druggie and a child molester and a murderer. He wants to call me a druggie, I'll call him a druggie. He didn't fucking like it. How did I react to him doing that stuff? I started recording and I kept my calm. I would have liked to be able to just walk away, but I can't exactly walk away. It's not that I don't want to, it's that makes you vulnerable. So you back away slowly. Also, try to stay in public, so if anything happens, people see it. Otherwise, they get call you mentally ill, and nobody's going to do a goddamn thing.
He's just going to keep running his mouth, though. See, that's the point here.
Let's fast forward this. It's about 15 minutes in. I believe. We'll go to 14:16 and play from there.
What did I do? Just to be an asshole? I stood up to him. And was it just to be an asshole? No, it wasn't. Same reason I stand up to the rest of you fucking punk asses. I'm a nice guy. Make sure that we keep the guy recorded in case he tries anything again.
Yeah, once you get up in my face and start screaming that shit and physically assaulting me, and by law it's physical assault. It can't be considered physical assault by me, however, can it? Nope. If I say anything, that I'm a horrible person for saying anything. If I record it, I'm a horrible person for recording it, and I deserve the abuse because I recorded it. If he wasn't being abusive, there wouldn't be any abuse for me to record. Now here, as soon as you pull shit like that with me, I'm going to make sure that I record every time that I have to see you. I'm going to document how often I see you and how you interact with me. For my safety. You have already shown yourself to be a wretched cur by this point.
He was a threat.
There he swung at me and he missed.
You do not get to assault me. Do not touch my phone. There he is. There he is. That's the thing, is that people look for trouble. They look for trouble.
Now during that, he kept on touching my phone over and over and over again. It was even pointing the wrong direction, and I had to turn it around so that I could show the part where he was finally going away. Now this ain't the only part on that day that he did this. So there's about, I don't know, close to a minute of him reaching over me, trying to fucking grab my phone, trying to yank my phone out of my hand, trying to grab my arm so he could fucking get my phone out of it, trying to fucking poke my phone. Anything he could fucking do. Now this ain't the only one. I'm pretty sure that there's a... Nope, this ain't the one with the link in it. Now, of course, this guy wanted to type at me a lot of mean stuff. I do want to stop for a moment to see what the news had to say about, Tillamook, Oregon school threat. Wow, that's... Teen arrested after violent threats. This is from 10 days ago here in Tillamook. Well,
the Tillamook County Sheriff's Office
you guys
has
can look
a
that one up
teenager
in
in
a few.
custody who's accused of making threats to schools in the area. Officials say the teen girl made the threats last night, specifically mentioning schools in Tillamook and Nikanai High School. They believe this was an isolated incident, but say they'll have sheriff's deputies at that high school. They'll also have police officers at schools in Tillamook today to help reassure students as well as parents.
So reassuring.
The Tillamook County Sheriff's Office has a...
But the part that we're looking at is Tillamook Police Chief. Here's a good one. There's two of them here from a month ago, and this one's from 3 weeks ago.
Police chief on the Oregon coast is in some hot water tonight. Tillamook Chief Raymond Rao is facing 4 misdemeanor charges. Court documents allege he stole and tampered with evidence at the police station.
Not just him.
This is Tillamook Police Chief Raymond Rao, in charge of the department since July of 2021, an officer with nearly 30 years of experience, now under fire. That's because he is facing 4 misdemeanor charges in a missing and tampered evidence case. Court documents filed Wednesday say Rao took drugs and money from the evidence lockers. Charged in count 1 is official misconduct in the first degree, claiming Rao knowingly did remove controlled substances from the Tillamook police evidence locker with intent to obtain a benefit. Count 2 alleges Rao of theft, alleging he took cash with a total value of $100 or more. The other 2 counts also allege theft of drugs and money. The court paperwork says the offenses occurred between October 1st of 2021 and May 8th of 2023. The Tillamook Herald-Leader broke the story and says Oregon State Police began an investigation in May after an audit of the police department's property.
When did we first report on this on my channel? Well before May. Well before May. They only charged him with 4 fucking misdemeanors. Who was it that investigated? State Police.
The room revealed that evidence had been
Who told me it wasn't their job.
in more than 80 cases dating back to 2005, with the vast majority of those occurring since 2021. We reached out to OSP and the State Department of Justice, but got nothing of substance back. The Tillamook County District Attorney wrote to us saying in part, I assigned DOJ to handle the investigation and prosecution of this case due to it being a conflict for my office. I have only received the initial audit report for purposes of evaluating the effect of the audit on cases my office is or...
Now, when I first went to the DA's office about this situation, what did I get treated as? As a fucking retard. What did they do? It's recorded on my channel. They blew me off and sent me elsewhere. Told me it wasn't their job. Oh, and this whole conflict of interest thing, they're involved in this shit too. They are just as fucking dirty, have their hands in just as much of the fucking meat pie here. I told y'all how it really is. You don't want to believe me. You don't want to take a look. That's right. It's been Oregon State Police's job this entire time to do something about the crimes committed against me and against the other citizens of this fucking county. It's sad. Here's one from 2 weeks ago.
Neighbors rallied at a park in Northwest Portland today to bring attention to the issues that they say have created safety concerns for local families. Fox 12's Real Craig
same fucking concerns here in Tillamook.
Say they're dealing with and how police are responding.
Obviously.
Frustrated and fed up.
So this is the kind of thing we see at the park here. It's just a needle with who knows what's in it, just laying here out in the open. This is school property. That's a children's playground right there.
People that live near Cooch Park say they are seeing violence, drug
fucking
use,
please,
and
goddammit.
Park, which is along a route that students often use to walk to several nearby schools. The most recent incident involved a man carrying a machete. Neighbors say he's been threatening people, including kids. Portland police say the machete was taken away from him earlier this week. They say officers have been called about him multiple times, but they don't have probable cause to arrest him. Neighbors say that is just the tip of the iceberg.
And that's why I save motherfucking evidence. Get involved in your community. I'm gonna tell you something. There's a lot of these youngins around here. They like pointing their cameras at me, making sure that it's pointed at me so that I know it's being pointed at me. They make sure they scream my name when they're screaming these insults. But at least they're recording. You want to pretend I'm a predator? Fine, record me. I'm in public. What am I going to do? It's legal for you to record me in public. This dude with the machete, fucking record that shit. Also, this is fucking Oregon. You have the right to keep and bear arms. If you have to have a firearm at a fucking kids park for your fucking safety from a machete-wielding motherfucker, then god damn it, get down there with your camera. And if you want to chop you up with his machete for filming, you have the right to fucking defend your life. And your children's lives. Jesus Christ, get actively involved instead of being fucking pissants, bitching at the goddamn enemy while they ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing. The police don't give a fuck about you. My channel is full of evidence. I will fucking record it. It ain't just here. I've recorded this shit nationwide. But you know what? The police won't listen to the homeless. They'll send you around in a mental health loop. Where all your money, when you're disabled, is spent running around to mental health places that are supposedly supposed to help you when you're being abused. But they don't, do they? They tell you to go to the police, who tell you to go to mental health. I carry pepper spray. Take a look at my wallet. That's right. I take this shit fucking seriously. Y'all tell me to go to Portland, they ain't gonna do shit there either. Here's 2 weeks ago. Tillamook County deputy and Oregon State police officer shoot and kill a man in Rockaway Beach.
Juniper Street in the city of Rockaway County Sheriff's Office says a man is dead after an officer involved.
Shit. That is not what I meant to do. I got some nerve damage in my right
says
hand.
A man is dead after an officer involved shooting there as well. We are waiting to learn more information from the sheriff's office, but officers say they were called to the area of North Juniper Street in the city of Rockaway Beach last night. They say a man was upset, and at some point, deputies fired their weapons. Police say the man was pronounced dead at the scene after officers...
All right. We're gonna go to my channel. There's a bunch of them here on my channel that have people with needles. Some of them needles sticking out of their fucking arms, for Christ's sake. I take a lot of abuse for recording. Here's another one. Here, let's back it up a little bit. $45.20, I guess. I'm gonna end this video. Misty, not gonna watch all 45 minutes. She's probably not gonna give a shit. She'll probably see the front cover of it, flip shit, and block me. When was this? This happened on August 30th. Better than pretending to be my friend by a lot. If you're gonna be my friend, be my friend. But if you ain't gonna help me to turn in abuse, you're not a friend. Any of them youngins out here were victimized in a serious way? Do you really think I'd just stand here and watch? I'd pull out my camera, I'd start recording, and I'd make some real loud fucking noises. I've done that time and again on my channel. You can see it with your own 2 eyes and hear it with your own 2 ears. I get the attention of the predator. I get it focused on me. Oh, looks like there are a bunch of youngins here tonight. They're not yelling. They're not screaming or shouting. Well, there they start with the N-word already. Of course they're not yelling at me. Of course they're... Alfie Templar type, yes, stand in line 6 feet apart, stand in doorways, don't breathe. That's right, and no cigarettes unless the lights are off and under the blankets. Them youngins are... Now, isn't that cute? First thing when I come into view is start yelling racist slurs. And then, of course, there's the megaphone thing. Nobody likes being recorded. There's a whole group of them, about 6 or 7 of them over there. Fuck it, let's just take a look. We'll even zoom it in on them.
Quit fucking filming us! You know how am I riding a film, dude? Don't lift on your head. Yeah, let me feel it. Yeah!
You think it's funny. It's entertaining to them.
Look, you think Andrew Wolnez likes this now? I severely doubt it. Maybe he should have thought about it.
I'm not sure if anybody
before being an asshole.
I'm fine with being recorded.
I am absolutely fine with being recorded. Alright, now the one that we're looking for, you see how many of these I made about Mr. Wolnez? See here, I didn't know his name. And then he typed his name at me, letting me know who he was and what his name was. Of course, still can't go to the cops here because of why? Because they're fucking crooked. Now this one right here, Andrew Wolnez, show us on this Pegasus where the bad Sean touched you.
Sean touched you.
Wanted to pretend like I was a Chimo.
Son. I expect you to back your shit up.
I want to see his proof. Where is it? Or is he just running his mouth because he thinks it's okay? Let's see.
Doesn't even get the chance to hear the word no. If he's ugly, he should just fucking know better, shouldn't he? If he even looks your direction, you're gonna scream rape.
Very scary to be a man in the United States.
Yet through all of this, not one goddamn victim.
See, this guy wanted to accuse me of being a pedophile and a rapist and
just
a murderer.
Just a bunch of bitches playing victim. Like Air Snatch Rag here. Andrew Wolfshit or whatever. Wolnez, that's right. You want to know what a predator looks like? Look up the name Wesley Reiner.
Now you notice, between being confrontational with that guy over there at Safeway and recording and remaining calm, I chose to remain calm and record. The guy didn't like it. He wanted to make accusations and not back it up. Wanted to just run his mouth. Wanted to pretend like getting violent was acceptable. And right here, he's about to get to be an asshole again. So we'll fast forward it. I guess it's at about 7 minutes and 20 seconds.
On my vehicle.
No, it's at 7:16, I believe. That's what it was. Well, 7:05 is close enough.
That's a predator.
You call me a fucking predator, you fucking punk?
Here's this predator over here beating on my vehicle.
Don't be... You call me a predator?
Stop.
You call me a predator?
You are a predator.
You call me a predator?
You're being predatory towards me.
I have fucking 6 kids,
You're predatory towards
I have
me.
2 daughters.
You are predatory
Fuck
towards
you,
me.
motherfucker.
Back off. Do not touch
You're
me.
fucking lucky I don't beat your fucking ass.
Back off.
Whip you out of
Back
the fucking
off.
car and fucking
Back
stop
off,
you.
Chimo.
Fuck you,
Back off. You called me a Chimo.
You're fucking lucky.
Do not threaten.
You wanted to murder.
Back off. I am not.
Yeah, you are.
lying sack of shit.
You wanted to murder.
Fucking lying sack of shit.
You are.
You fucking dumbass. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, in Colorado. Look at that.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't have to look anything up from Colorado. I've been fighting this shit for years. That's right. Who killed Natalie Bollinger? Let's look that up. I went to the right people and these situations happened, didn't I? Going to the police didn't fucking work, did it? What happens when you report stalking to the police? And someone like Mr. Wolnez on his dipshittery. Let's take a look at some more stuff here. Yeah, that was that same day. That very same day. Of course I fucking spoke out. You didn't like it? Thought it was okay to beat on my vehicle? Thought it was okay to assault me? No. Police aren't going to look at it as an assault, though. How do we know? Because we have it repeatedly on our channel with these cops pretending like literally nothing that happens is a goddamn crime. If it's us trying to turn it in. And of course, this is okay, isn't it? You just say, oh, he's a beggar. He's a beggar. He's evil. He's a beggar. No. You don't like the fact that I speak out? You don't like the fact that I try to do something to help clean this fucking shit up? Alright, so we got some stuff here from 2 weeks ago about one of my predators. A guy named James Murphy who followed me here from Hood River. Evidence from Officer Fitzgerald being a goddamn douchebag. Let's see. Tillamook Oregon corruption. Alright, here's one. Tillamook County Sheriff's Deputy assaults 14-year-old girl. Now, this is one that we have multiple people speaking about this guy. Some people like him because he's nice. But in the video, you can see he clearly assaults a 14-year-old girl. One lady yells,
Put my hand across it, but I got this.
You saw that girl get slammed against the ground by Officer Mike Reed.
So let's back it up a little bit.
And this guy with a hat starts yelling at that woman as if she's some sort of horrible monster for speaking up. He slammed her off the police cruiser.
Adjusting it.
Sorry about that. This video was recorded
there you can see the bottom
11 months ago.
So we'll start there.
11 months ago. October 23rd, 2022.
Right there's the deputy's feet.
So I've got court a year to the day after Officer Mike Reeves assaulted a 14-year-old girl in front of me at the Safeway parking lot. Ah, here it is. It's called Only 7 Cops. When was this one? Well, this is the day after that guy was shot.
Come on. There are literally 7 cops' cars here.
September 9th.
7 of them.
This is the day after a police shooting.
To stop, and there are a whole bunch of officers here. Matter of fact, got to pay attention to the fact that there are so many of them. Battery's almost dead, and I started my battery to record this. That's Harold. He's one of the asswipes that wanted to send me in magic carpet rides in circles. Now, coming here to see Brian was kind of difficult. Of course, that's Officer Martinez, and he came up. First thing he did is stand in front of my car and antagonize. They are arresting the guy who owns the place, and there's like 7 officers here. See that guy who's got him in cuffs? That's Lotham. The guy behind him is
Lotham.
You're gonna have to back up about 3 feet because you're in the yellow zone. You understand? Sounds good to me. Now, next time you come up to my vehicle, don't antagonize me. What's that? I said, next time you come up to my vehicle, don't antagonize me. How am I antagonizing you? I'm just telling you what you can't do. You stood in front of my vehicle and spread your arms wide and smiled real big. I can do that. That's not illegal. You're a douche. I can do that, Sean. That's not illegal. So who are these guys? Well, about fucking useless is what they are. That guy Lotham right there.
Lothman.
He's the guy who I was trying to turn in over the situation with Molly the first time, him and Trent Olson. I tried to turn them in. I was threatened, harassed, and intimidated. Lothman, sorry. It is Lothman. Alright, I was under the impression these
the
were
guy
two
they
different
arrested
people.
Came up and spoke with me yesterday. I actually show the guy getting marched to the vehicle and everything, and of course Lothman is telling the guy in the vehicle a bunch of shit that ain't true. And that's the thing, is that cops do this everywhere. They just run around and fucking slander your name. It's called divide and conquer. If everybody's paranoid of fucking everybody, because the cops are lying to you about everybody, and you think the cops aren't allowed to lie to you, you're a fucking dumb fucking shithead. Sure, it's illegal for them to mislead the situation the way they do, especially when they're going to try to make me an actual target for more abuse, more assaults, more threats, and I have to be afraid to call 911 because they're going to play stupid. Holy hell, what kind of a country are we fucking living in? Land of the free, home of the brave, right? It's all horse shit. Every bit of it. Anyway, I gotta go try to panhandle up a little bit of money. It's been raining all day, so I haven't been able to. It's still raining, but I still need the money. I get that it's Monday, and I'm not gonna make shit. There's also the fact that it's already afternoon, so I'm gonna have to go in and pay that money tomorrow to the courts for a speeding ticket. That was from Officer Martinez as well, by the way. For him to be antagonistic towards his victims and Lothman's victims and Harold's victims, for him to walk up to the vehicle, antagonize the way that he did. See, that was the second situation. See, he walked up and did that, spreading his arms and bowing down and smiling real big in a special fuck you. This is a day after, of course, you can see here, it's the police department and the sheriff's department together. It's a day after the sheriff's department blasted a man, and they just seem to be having a goddamn day. They're smiling about every fucking thing. Now, the guy that they arrested, he came up and spoke with me yesterday while I was panhandling. He wants to talk about being with the Church of Satan and a bunch of other stuff like that. Yeah, it's one thing to listen to a guy telling you, hey, Lothman told me this, Lothman told me that. Of course, the same bullshit that people are coming up and wanting to threaten my life over. Moral of the story here is you don't tell on bad cops, right?
Mostly because people were telling me that I talked to Lothman already. That guy with the glasses there, he's the officer who harasses women here, including several of the homeless women that I know that are recorded on my channel speaking about it, talking about bending them over his vehicle and such. Now, they haven't backed up yet, so I'm currently not able to back up. I also don't see Brian. There's also a lot of fucking harassment. A lot of it. This video is getting pretty long. It's about 50 minutes long.
There's also one where I was, there's a guy pretending like he was missing and all that up in the mountains, gonna shoot himself. So I tried to turn that in, called it in, and was arrested. The drugs here are bad. Let's see. That's not it.
Hey,
Medicare ombudsman list. Let's see, more stuff about my stalker from Hood River. Protecting myself using Facebook and YouTube. More evidence from today. Tillamook, Oregon, and cops' exploitation of children from 3 weeks ago. I also went to Tillamook Adventist Church and got Eli's story. Online predators and Tillamook police cruelty. Yeah, I've obviously been reporting on it for a while. Let me see. Holy shit, I forgot there was so much here. Holy dear Lord Almighty. This was a situation that just happened. This is Eli friend telling me about. Well, there was a situation yesterday morning, I believe, where the cops were over there gloating. You can actually hear Eli in the recording. Let's play what Eli had to say. Alright, it's a 21:20 where we start speaking, I believe, so it's going to be a whole minute worth of this, and I do apologize for that. I don't have the ability to slide it super sensitive like the water. I would. Alright, we'll fast forward it to 21. I tried to mess with it and get it close as I could. 21:09, I think. There we go. Well, there's 4 or 5 from the Eli.
About Lockman?
There's a dude out there. I'd literally just pulled out. Got out, stretched, was not feeling good at all. Anyway, this guy walks out into the street and throws a bunch of sawdust and bullet casings out into the street. Anyway, I was supposed to be there to see a guy named Brian who doesn't have a phone number apparently. Anyway, we'll press play.
Lockman's 3rd Street, where I saw you in your car. You were recording police. There were 15 cop cars. You got arrested for throwing garbage in the street. Yeah.
I didn't get arrested. The dude who was throwing the garbage in the street got arrested. But yeah.
Said that thing about Lockman, about the girl. I don't know about the girls. Lockman said the same exact thing about you. I knew that was a lie because that's what cops do. You hide there and stuff. It's the same thing as he did it. He did it too.
That is why I record stuff. That is why I record stuff. Y'all, seriously. I'm having to do this from in a car. Having to deal with fucking actual goddamn predators. And any excuse is a good excuse, right? Are you sure about that? How about you take an active role in cleaning up your fucking cities, your towns, instead of expecting a bunch of crooks like Lothman to do it? A bunch of crooks like Ray Rao to do it. A bunch of crooks like Mike Reeves. You can't depend on crooks to do it. I don't just say these things are happening, I show you that they're happening. And I don't understand how so many people are fucking offended by that. Well, we'll end this and maybe somebody will send it in somewhere. There's a lot more on my channel, and there's a lot of me being a fucking dickhead too, because I'm sick and tired of people becoming corpses.